Kia ora, New Zealand. In your news today, the head of the Education Ministry has resigned due to her strained relationship with the minister. But Hekia Parata is publicly wishing Lesley Longstone well. NZEI National President Enleki says the ministry has been riddled with botch-ups and action was needed.
The voice of New Zealand has prevailed very strongly in opposition to what is the government policy and Ministry of Education practice.
The Prime Minister has expressed total confidence in the Education Minister. Opposition parties are calling for Hekia Parata to be sacked following the resignation of Secretary of Education Lesley Longstone. Labour MP Chris Hipkins says the problem is no one can work with Ms Parata.
Hekia Parata has been a disastrous Minister of Education. She's not on top of the portfolio. The department's gone rogue under her watch. There's been one disaster after another. I think Hekia Parata needs to accept responsibility.
Prisoners in Fiji are helping with the clean-up following tropical cyclone Evan. 60 inmates from Suva have been deployed to Nandi and Sikatolka to help the town and along the Coral Coast, which receives the most number of visitors in the country. Another team of 77 prisoners from Natabua and Bar prisons have been cleaning up Lautoka. More than 500 members of the military are also assisting. Meanwhile, Cyclone Evan has only 24 hours left, classed as a tropical cyclone. Weather Watch head analyst Philip Duncan says Evan's now weakening as he runs into higher air pressure and cooler sea temperatures. However, New Zealand isn't in the clear, with the tropical storm still expected to pack a punch and deliver torrential rain. Evan should arrive this weekend, bringing cloud, wind and rain to northern areas, with most of the rain arriving sometime on Sunday or Christmas Eve. And gun control advocates took to the streets of Washington in the US to demand tougher gun laws only days after a mass shooting that killed 26 people in Newtown, Connecticut. Until the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School, lawmakers were reluctant to propose tougher gun laws. Meanwhile, devastated Newtown residents were encouraged by President Barack Obama's speech on Sunday.
We're not doing enough, and we will have to change. Since I've been president, this is the fourth time we have come together to comfort a grieving community torn apart by mass shootings.
And the deaths of 7 people in 2 North Island road crashes has the government reminding people to be vigilant. Associate Transport Minister Simon Bridges says it's the same basic messages that for some reason don't seem to be getting through.
Ultimately, look, people just need to take care on the roads. There's a bit of personal responsibility involved in this. Plan ahead, allow plenty of time for your trip, be well rested, share the driving with others in the car, don't speed, turn your cell phone off.
A blow for anti-whaling group Sea Shepherd. A US court has ordered it to maintain a distance of 500 metres from Japanese whaling ships. The injunction was ordered by the US Court of Appeals in the latest step in a legal battle between the anti-whaling group and the Japanese authorities. And in sports, league players will have to commit to rugby from the end of 2015 if they want to represent New Zealand Sevens at the Rio Olympics. Benji Marshall and Sean Johnson have been mentioned as possible contenders for the team. New Zealand Rugby Union CEO Steve Chu says there's no reason NRL stars can't make the squad.
We will take the best talent that wants to have a crack at the Sevens and give them a chance. But, ultimately you're going to have played a bit of rugby. They're good enough to go to Rio.
High Performance Sport New Zealand will invest $4.8 million into the men's Sevens program over the next 4 years. And finally today, a chunk of Antarctica, almost twice the size of the UK, has been named after the Queen. The southern part of the British Antarctic Territory has been named Queen Elizabeth Land in honour of her 60-year reign. And that's all from me and the team here at Endzone tonight. Ka kite anō.